Are you a dunker? Because I'm a dunker. Very nice. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you very much for joining me. I thought today we would try something a little bit different. I have tons of questions in my comments across all my social media platforms, and sometimes it's easier to do a video like this rather than to reply individually. So I thought today I would do a nice fun question and answer, and maybe we can do these quite regularly, and hopefully you'll be able to learn a little bit more about me and I'll be able to answer any questions that you might have. So shall we get started? Now, since I'm all comfy and shiny, got my nice latex skater skirt on today, which is keeping me very comfortable, I feel like there's something missing. I feel like I need a cup of coffee. I would say tea, but I'm a coffee drinker. So if only somebody could bring me a cup of coffee for this nice cosy catch up. I've just placed my order for a cup of coffee. So whilst that's on its way, I thought I'd just give you a closer look at today's outfit because I know some of you might want to have a look at it. So let me show you. Okay, so today's outfit, we have this wonderful skater skirt. This is a latex skater skirt and it's from Westward Bound. And I absolutely love the swishiness of it. I do love latex for its tight, shiny feel, but I particularly love the sounds that this makes and just the movement that I've got in it. So I'm still shiny, but I'm also very comfortable. And then I've just got this leather look top on. So a little bit of leather and latex today, along with some tights and some of my fetish boots. These are pleaser heels. So this is today's outfit, just a short and sweet look. But I hope you like it. Shall I give you a twirl? I don't know if it's safe to give you a twirl in this because I think that this skirt might hitch up, but let me just do a little short one. Oh, would you look at that? I've got a cup of coffee. Thank you. And some biscuits. Lucky me. I hope you can't hear me slurping on the microphone. That won't be very nice, would it? Do you know there's a lot of people that, well, I know that you'll know this, but a lot of people that can't stand, I think there's some kind of a name for it, isn't there, when you can't stand people chewing or heavy breathing or whatever it might be too close to you, that it like really makes you like agitated. But yeah, so hopefully it's not getting to you too much. So I thought I'd just keep today's video short and sweet and just go through 5 commonly asked questions that I get on my social media. So let's start with question number 1, which is, how did you get into latex and how did your shiny journey begin? So luckily for you, this is a quick answer to your question, because the first ever YouTube video that I did when I started this channel, this time last year in fact, because it was my 1-year anniversary on YouTube the other day, explains everything that you might want to know about how I got into latex. So I'll not ruin it for you, but in answer to that question, go check out my channel and have a look at the first ever video that I published and you'll find your answer. So number 1 was very short and sweet, wasn't it? But let's move on now to question number 2, which is, what is your favourite latex piece? Now, I do have quite a vast collection of latex now, and I dread to think how much I've spent on shiny clothes, especially latex, with it being very, very pricey. And I have to say that I'm a sucker for a catsuit. I absolutely love just being fully covered and fully wrapped up shiny in latex. So a catsuit is definitely my favourite piece. Now, one of my favourite pieces was actually a Tron style. It's the Quora catsuit from Libidex with like a green trim, green detail on it. And I was actually gifted that by a follower. And unfortunately, it just doesn't fit me anymore. Now, if you do follow me on social media, you'll see that I'm very much into my weightlifting. I love going to the gym. And obviously through consistent training, your body does change. And unfortunately, that particular catsuit just doesn't fit me anymore. It is a size medium and I need a size large. And it's not worth trying to risk to get into that suit because, well, I have tried actually, between me and you. And yeah, it wasn't a pretty sight at all. And obviously, you know, this suit in particular that I'm talking about is, you know, nearing on £500 suit. So I do not want to try to risk getting into it. If it feels like it's not going to fit, it's probably not. And although latex is very, very stretchy, you shouldn't really push its limits, especially in places like under the arms, your weak areas like kind of like upper thigh, kind of like groin area, where obviously this one's a back zipper, so it's not too bad, but wherever the seams are, obviously when you're zipping it up, it's really going to pull in them high pressure places. So yeah, it's safe to say that that is my favourite suit, but it doesn't fit me anymore. And it's actually on Vinted at the moment. So if you're interested in purchasing that suit, a suit that I have worn, a suit that is in immaculate condition, I think I've only worn it like 3 times, then check out my Vinted. It's the same username as here. But yeah, that's my favourite. Latex catsuits in general are my favourite, but that particular green trim suit, neon green, absolutely beautiful suit, has to be my all-time favourite piece that I have owned. I would say second to that, I'm an absolute massive fan of Libidex latex. I have pieces from Westward Bound. In fact, this skirt is from Westward Bound. I have pieces from Honor Clothing, but I do have to say that Libidex is, I think the quality is much better and the fit. They don't do made to measure latex, unfortunately. However, their standard size large seems to fit me very nicely for now. So their princess catsuit is my favourite piece at the moment, and I would love to own it in every single colour available. So yeah, maybe one day I'll have a rainbow assortment of latex catsuits. Okay, question 3 is a question I get asked all the time, and I'll put it plain and simple. People ask me about this shiny love that I have. Is it fashion or fetish? And my answer to that is it's both. As you may know, I have a whole wardrobe, a whole shiny wardrobe. And a lot of those pieces I do wear in public, I do wear out and about, and I would say that they're very acceptable to wear and to style in everyday looks. And I've shared some of those looks here with you. Things like my leather boots, things like my Paradise leggings. Yes, I would, and yes, I do wear them in public. However, there's other pieces like my PVCU-like pieces, for example, that I would definitely put in the fetish category. And this particular page on YouTube, I am treating as more of a fashion page because on general social media platforms, they are very strict as to, in terms of the community guidelines of what you can and can't share. And I'm really enjoying this YouTube journey, and I would hate for my account to be restricted in any way if I tended to kind of focus on the fetish side of things. So luckily for you guys that do like the fetish more, I will share a little bit on here, but obviously I can't make it direct fetish kind of focus on this page because that's not what it is anyway. And obviously I want to keep this a kind of tame page, shall we say. But luckily for the people that do want to see more, I do have an exclusive page where I am free to fully express myself and share all of my fetish pieces and just share a little bit more about myself in a way that I can't share on social media. So check out my username. I'm sure you'll know where to go. Check my links and I'm sure you'll find me. But it's great to have a space to be able to express myself in that way, as well as having this platform to kind of be a little bit of a different side to me. So yeah, I would say in answer to your question, is it fetish or is it fashion? What is your love? It's both. I love being shiny. I love being shiny after dark. And I love being shiny in the day, if you get my drift. Sorry, I'm just having a sip of coffee. I've got some shortbread biscuits here. Now, oh God, I'm not even strong enough to break it. There we go. Are you a dunker? Because I'm a dunker. Very nice. Oh, that was lovely, that. I do love a cuppa. And it's actually evening time now I'm filming this. I know I probably shouldn't be drinking caffeine. Usually after 3 o'clock's my cut off. So what a rebel I am. Now that I've finished that cuppa, I'm going to get my feet up. I'm going to get nice and comfy and chilled out while I answer your questions. Join me in my next video for part 2 of this question and answer.